Hello and welcome to stream. Where the hell is my model? Oh, there it is. Hello and welcome to stream. I hope that you're all doing well today. If you saw yesterday's video, you probably know already, but if you don't, this is our new stream time. We're going to be going live by 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern at the latest now, instead of the usual 9, 10, whatever time I usually get to it. This is our new stream time, so if you showed up today, thank you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate seeing you. We will still be streaming in the 9 to 10 o'clock block, of course, but the streams will most likely end around 10 or 10:30, which is better for me as a person than ending at 12. There's a couple of reasons for this. I posted a YouTube video a bit about it just because I wanted to get my thoughts out there. But to summarize it up, I guess it's just I don't know. It became a habit at some point for me to stream at 9, and 9 became 10, and sometimes 10 became nothing. And I don't even really remember why that habit was created. Like, I'm sure there was a reason, but it's not relevant to my life anymore. So it feels silly to stream at a spot that I don't really want to, just because there's not really a reason for me to start that late. If I was like still in a position where I get home at like 8 or 7, that would be a different story, but I'm not, and I don't. So yeah, it just feels silly. So that's the big change that's happening. There's, like I said, more detail is in the YouTube video than what I just said. So if you really want to understand my thoughts behind this, I implore you to go watch the YouTube video and see for yourself why I've made this decision. That said, we're continuing Trails Through Daybreak today. We're on Chapter 6 now. We're starting Chapter 6. If you missed the last stream, you didn't miss too much. We wrapped up the Restless Carnival. We stormed Vashtar Palace, found out some rather startling revelations about Gerard Dantes and how he is not just a Calvardian prince, but also that he is descended from the DG cult, which we learned at the start of the chapter is the origin of the Gardens. Gerard Dantes also possessed a sword called Apeiros, and Apeiros was apparently a very important part of whatever it was that they were trying to do. And we stole Apeiros when we killed Gerard Dantes, but it doesn't seem like all is well now that Gerard is dead, because he said some very shocking things as he died, and there's not really any way to know what he meant by them. So chapter 6 may be horrifying. Who knows what's coming? That said, in chapter 5's ending, we also found out that the Almada Syndicate, or the Almada Mafia, I suppose, was being bankrolled by Elaine's father. Elaine's father, being the racist that he is, decided that he was going to use Almada for anti-immigration means. And Almada went with it at first, and then whenever Almada got big enough to say they don't give a fuck about any of that anymore, they tossed Elaine's father to the curb, and right as Melchior was about to execute him, we fought Melchior, and Elaine's father was brought to justice. So a couple of our predictions panned out in chapter 5. Not all of them, but a couple of them. I'm still banking on a lot of this happening. I'm thinking that the Adios one probably won't come true until a much later game. Like, I really still feel like that's where this arc is going. But I don't think it's going to happen in this game. I do think that we are going to see Mare become a villain, though, because Gerard did something to Mare in our confrontation in Vashtar Palace, and we have no idea what. And we're just going to keep this one on for fun. Yeah, we're just going to keep that there for fun. For those of you who haven't been here, just a reminder, if you have a prediction, either for the game or for the stream, you can shout it out in chat and I'll put it on the bingo board. It's just for fun. There's like no prize for this. It's just a fun little interactivity thing that I have going. All right. Let's continue. And we're starting off fresh, so this is literally the start of chapter. Wow, they passed my birthday. Rude. It had been 8 days since the event of Horacion came to a close. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion in Vashtar Palace and Kray's destruction were the work of Almada. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almada was no more thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. Oh, thank you for the pets. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Edith was lifted the next day. This happened in tandem with fervent reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and Etoise had been formally arrested. This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and Etoise vehicles seen as a major status symbol. It was almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. The Quincy Company's CEO, being the father of a famous A-rank bracer, added too much of the discussion as well. However, as his daughter personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public sentiment was one of compassion and concern. And her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild's headquarters in Le Mans. Calvard's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by the state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. Yet some things would never return. The impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on President Grahamhart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. His office stated that a memorial service for Kray would be held during December 3rd's Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. The Calvard military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with great strength. Oh my god, I hope that fucking thing in space is not a gigantic fucking laser to threaten the entire continent of Zemuria. November 30th, 1208, 9:12 a.m.
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities and the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now.
Imagine it's just the death threat. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiwei and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
And getting in Sao never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the congregation for the sacraments. In going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace, they expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
I have such a sneaking suspicion that they're both gonna have disappeared. Like, all of the artifacts will have disappeared somehow.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
We sure have.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. Just how it is. I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. I can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right. But at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Yes. Are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening? I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything I could, including for the children of Oracion, even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believed was right. That's good enough for me. So you got my thanks too. Well, you're welcome. But I couldn't have done any of it without a lot of help from others. Not everything had a happy conclusion since Elaine's father ended up arrested. But I'm still so glad that we were able to gather together like this again. Yeah, me too. Our foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but through everyone's cooperation, we triumphed. You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know. Thinking back, there were a lot of times when I don't know what we would have done without you. We owe so much to the goddess. Or maybe to our chief for having the devil's own luck? Could be. Either that or because I made Lady Luck my bitch. What does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? So we now have 6 Genesees in our possession. I doubt I could have ever gotten this far without all of you, so thank you. Aw, we were happy to help. That just leaves 2 now. Wait, there's 2 more? There's 8? I thought there was 7! Why is there 8? There's only 7 elements. That just leaves 2 now, though, right? There are supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where they could be, but nothing's come up so far. None have been discovered in any of Almada's bases or the Garden's hideouts either. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. Just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long.
I don't know about that.
There's still going to be plenty on our plates,
I have a feeling something
especially in
bad
the
is going
short
to
term.
happen.
But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Damn. Just really just throwing it out there. Damn. Van. I suppose it is getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary task will be complete before much longer. I've still got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even employed here. Wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyway, why not go home already? Well, I would, but the paparazzi are such a headache, and the food here is so good. I get they're a hassle, but come on, they have to have given up on your story by now. And Nina seems worried about you, so even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will, eventually. What are you, my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of your apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? They're still covering all the trouble Almada caused, but I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not going to need to pay out for any assistance anymore, or have the budget to do it. Van. But I plan to find those last 2 Genesees, but it's got to be on the side while I do other work from here on. So while a helping hand when I'm swamped would be nice, that's all I'm going to need you for. Besides, you're going to be loaded up with student council work for a good long while after next month rolls around. That's true, but what kind of work? Oh, there's going to be some big event taking place at Agnes' school in a few months. There's no need to hurry them into a decision. As you said, you still intend to help with the aftermath of Almada's actions. I will remain here to assist you with that as well, and the more we have on our side, the better. You're not wrong there.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're going to be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Eggs on toast. What a breakfast. I've actually never had eggs on toast before. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Finale. For you upon your return. The hell does that mean? I'll meet you guys back here 10:30. What are you going to be up to in the meantime, Agnes? Oh, not much. I do have something that I need to do, though. I think I should take care of a software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.6.2 of the Kitty engine that was released last night. I was thinking the same thing. I'll just get going for now, then. Until later. Oh, yeah, fucking eggs on toast is so good. Like, fucking them? I don't know about that, but, I mean, maybe. Oh, she pushed an update, huh? Our ex-kitty sure keeps herself busy. And I just know her workload in Horacion must have been nuts, too. This is for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since Horacion. There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved about both her and the Grendel. But those have got nothing to do with the others, not even Agnes.
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Nobody knows what the fuck that means. Still, maybe Master was right that I laid that on them out of nowhere. There's still some time till we need to head out. Why don't I go check on him?
Not this way.
Oh. Well, let's go see the kitty first. That's not the kitty. So what's he doing now? Sleeping? Or a standby mode, I guess? Well, no point waking him up. Sleep tight. So this is where you snuck off to. Yes, I had a quick errand to attend to. Are all your preparations squared away? Preparations? Feels like a bit of a stretch to call them that, but yeah, I'm ready. We still got plenty of time, so no need to rush. Well, there's rushing, and then there's being efficient. Guess she's in the middle of something. I'll bug her later after my stuff's done. Oh, this is his room. I wondered where his room was. Well, look who's made himself right at home.
As you well know, I shouldn't even be alive right now. I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life. And have found myself rather enjoying
What,
them.
smoking?
The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational.
Oh.
If I'm being
Oh, I
honest.
see. Porn. Got it. Wait, so this is my fault? These hordes of more respectable students ever find this out, they'd have my head. So Ashlad isn't the uncooperative jackass I was expecting.
Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters, if he were the only one they answer to. However...
We got his boss to worry about, their captain, right? The one all 30,000 members of the Papal Guard and Iscariot answer to.
Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them. I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers.
I don't know who they are
I
either.
suspect only a small number of people know who they are. Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are without a doubt the congregation's wild card.
But what reason would someone like that have to get their right-hand man involved in this? The Genesis? But they're more of a Gralsritter kind of deal. Actually, why are you even telling me all this stuff in the first place? I'm already like a magnet for info I don't want to know as it is.
It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better. Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this.
Well, people's natures just don't change easily, I guess. Having you in Erasion was a huge help. As huge a help as it is having you here now. So I count this relationship among the fortunate ones, at least. So keep sticking around so the younger generation can kick back a bit, yeah? I'd pay you as thanks, but I don't think you'd take the Mira. At least let me get you something even nicer than that jacket you've taken a liking to. Anyway, we've still got plenty of time left, so I'll go ahead and leave you be. Take it easy, Master.
There are things in life you cannot avert your eyes from, no matter how hard you try. Whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
Interesting.
So you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh? It looks like Buzz Raiders finally given up on their stupid obsession with me, so it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now. Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out. So why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside
Oh
the
my
capital
gosh.
without taking no for an answer. I don't know all
Oof.
you've been up to, but I do know that you were
She
able to
called
return
it.
in one piece thanks to Arkwright Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
So you respect me that much, huh? I mean, not that it isn't perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course.
Never takes much to butter her up, though I'm sure our young lady here just so happens to be an expert at it.
She's become such a sassy little thing. She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head.
That was 3 years ago, right? Well, I don't know if 15's early or late for starting out in your industry.
It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself. A lot of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even, which just goes to show how much of an unusual case she is. She ended up going from a rookie to a top actress in 3 years, which is just crazy.
You can see why, though. I've seen a few of her films, and it's interesting to see seeing how different her approach to the craft is compared to yours. You can handle any kind of role that's thrown at you, yeah, but she just fully becomes the character she's playing without even trying.
I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too. Her performance in Wolf's Requiem was amazing. But Gloria just blew me away.
Yeah, her as Sheena Dirk was something else. The media kicked up all that fuss about an Easterner playing the role, but in the end it was hard to see her as anything other than Sheena Reborn.
Boy, she's 4 years my junior, and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog. But I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight.
Good. I got nothing but respect for that spunk you got in you. Real shame about the rest of you, though.
You better watch your darn mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
Right.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Wow, I didn't expect you to outright admit it.
Still, you don't want people butting in on your side hustle either, do you?
Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her. And while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in.
Anyway, as two people who transform into things a teenager might have dreamed up, we gotta look out for each other. Don't know if I'm down to get caught living with an actual criminal, though, so you should still probably find some other place to live.
But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Huh. Oh, of course, it's a girl mag. Honestly, kind of nice to have you still acting the same around times like these.
What? You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos? If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids.
Quit finding ways to call me old. Besides, you seem to have it in your head I wasn't talking to you, but I was. You gotta have plans to go back home eventually, right?
Sure do. I'm a born and bred Longport boy, and I always will be. But I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. And I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Arabonia. Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table.
Look at you go.
Knock it off with the my baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call. If the girls left and this place turned into a total sausage fest, I don't even want to think about how sad a sight that'd be.
Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not after your pity, alright? By the way, your old problem ain't showing any sign of resurfacing, right?
You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can call me a reincarnation all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decide what I want to do with my life, not some dusty old relic from the ancient past.
You're a one-of-a-kind, cocky little bastard, you know that?
And what's that supposed to mean? Don't be such a freaking creep. Anyway, get lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
Oh my god. We ain't putting off work for that. Just how much have you been getting around when I haven't been looking? Oh my god. Are those Central, Eastern, and Western history textbooks?
Oh, yeah. Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints. It's been really eye-opening comparing them, even if there's also lots of stuff I don't really understand.
Well, ain't you a budding scholar? If you can get your hands on the Far Eastern version, I bet you'd find all kinds of differences there too.
I was thinking the same thing. So, Aaron promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But Ida wasn't kidding when she talked about how big the outside world is. Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it.
Probably, yeah. Listen, I meant what I said earlier, but I probably shouldn't have brought it up out of nowhere the way I did.
No, I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death. It sounds like Abi's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Camille, to tell you the truth. But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here.
Still, we're not talking about tomorrow or even next week. And even if you do go home, it's not like we'll never see each other again. If your goal is to become a real warrior, though, then I think the choice is clear.
I guess you're right.
Though you don't have to go down that path if you don't want to. There's plenty of things you can do off the battlefield. You could even try following a path more like Sylphide's.
You really think I could be like V?
I'm not pushing you to join the guild or anything, to be clear. Just saying it might be better than you following in your brother's footsteps.
Yeah, I think so too. Still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it?
Think about it as long as you want. There's no rush. Just be ready to head out in a bit, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Van.
Oh, is it time to go already?
You still got time, don't worry. But damn, your drone is something. Their speech is stiffer than a hollow's, but it's wild how you can hold a whole conversation with them.
Yeah, they don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hadios knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar.
That'd be a tough ask even for Hamilton and Cronkite, huh?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
A bit, yeah. I guess I don't even need to ask what you're gonna do once you graduate. Feels like a given that you'll be focusing on orbital drone research. Or have you got your sights set on something higher?
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else. Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while.
You think?
Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Reinford.
Makes sense. Man, our little boy who could only think of protecting his grandmother's home is all ready to take the world by storm. With how grown up you are, you should have just joined us in the Springs instead of being shy.
What? Who are you, Aaron?
My bad. I only heard it after it came out of my mouth. But yeah, compared to the others, it hasn't been long since you moved in. If you're satisfied with the setup you got going on here, I don't see the harm in working from here for a while longer. Plus, you got Paulette to breathe down your neck if your health starts to nosedive from researching all night.
You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't gonna need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing. And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the President.
You got a point. There's a lot going on. So if I need help with stuff, I'll be sure to come knocking. That means you come knocking if you need help with stuff, too. I can investigate whatever you want, even down to the color of Cronkite's underwear.
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patting me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
You catch a cold? Let me feel...
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
Must be working on stuff for Marduk, probably about Almada. There's still a decent chunk of time until half past, so I'd better get out of her hair.
Oh, Mr. Arkwright.
Sorry, I wouldn't have come in if I had known you were working. All that Almada stuff almost wrapped up?
Yes. We've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads, but Marduk has largely decontaminated the areas over which it has influence.
Your chief of security had a big role to play in that too, I'm sure. Though, who wants to bet Thorndyke will use this as a chance to expand Marduk's market share?
I suspect you would be on the winning side of that bet. Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames, I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward.
Makes it abundantly clear we're living in a time of big change. And speaking of, you started thinking of the next step for yourself at all?
I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkwright. Be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is.
Gotcha. Sure wish I knew why your people love to have their eye on me so damn much. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do. We got an equal deal going on between us. Just keep in mind that starting next month, I'm not gonna need as much office help as I have been. Which is probably fine for you. Your plate's full enough without dealing with the day-to-day around here.
Well, I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that.
Something up?
It's nothing, really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance.
Oh, right.
Depending on matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment. In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote.
Now hold up there. You really gonna be okay with that?
So you have an inkling as to what that former environment was? What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing.
Yeah. No, it wasn't anything like that, just...
Please, don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation. So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well.
Oh, I see what she's saying. She's saying she'd be shut down. Huh? That's an option? A state-of-the-art artificial body can't run cheap, though.
It most certainly is costly. But with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years. My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible.
Damn. Hey, happy to help. So I'm curious, just how high a salary are we talking anyway?
Well, I can't give you a specific number since that's classified information, but about enough to buy an Etwas entry-level sedan.
You could buy a used apartment in the suburbs with that kind of money.
Not this way.
Oh, hi, Van. We just wrapped up the breakfast menu for the day. What she said. No more from the morning menu for you. Don't care if you didn't get enough to eat. You lost your chance. I'm fine. I'm a grown-ass adult. I don't need to eat that much. I just dropped by to kill time until I leave work. Also, I just wanted to say, I'm so glad you made it here back safe and sound. I second that. Sometimes you make for noisy neighbors, but lately it's hard to rest easy when things get too quiet. Especially now that I won't be seeing my Cray regular anymore. Oh yeah. I guess you and that guy from Cray had some history, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, since he helped with the restaurant stuff, we got to know him pretty well. We go into his memorial service, as you can imagine. It's only fair we send him off after everything he did for us. Right. Makes sense. Well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so things should still be lively around the office. But the source of the issue's gone now, so my assistants might split off soon. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a little hard to imagine they would. Oh, I'm gonna ask earlier, but what about that racer? Did he stop by again? He has. He actually stopped by yesterday. Thanks for asking. That's good, I guess. He alright? I suppose. He enjoyed his meal at least. What's the verdict? Anything between them or what? What? You don't gotta glare at me like that. Oh, are you talking about Maxime? He's funny in a lame way. Dude's got his work cut out for him before anyone respects him as a father. Good luck, pal.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
See you again.
What's on the menu? Be seeing you.
Alright, well, it's time to talk to Agnes, I guess.
Okay, that should do it. Oh, Van, is it almost time to go?
It's getting there. We still got some time. Can't believe how lifelike this guy is. Professor Hamilton's students are something else.
I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy.
Makes sense. I remember that being one of the areas Professor Hamilton was researching. Still, I know you've gotten real comfy around here over the past few months. But it's almost time to start planning the next school festival, ain't it? Isn't the Students' Council going to get real busy soon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it. I was able to attend last year's festival just after enrolling, and there was just so much to see and do over those 3 days. It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone, even if quite a lot of them did take part.
Yeah, it's a staple of spring in the capital at this point, especially with how many people check it out. With your current president at the helm, I can see this upcoming one being a festival for the books.
The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah. I dropped out not long after becoming a second-year student, though. Elaine and I were in the same year, while Renee was a third year. The second he had the chance, Renee took on being student council president, because of course he did. And because we'd known him for so long, we started helping out with student council work too. Then Elaine stepped up and took the role of vice president once the former one decided to go abroad for a while. So there you go, that's how the festival came to be under one man's merciless watch.
I see. Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it, while Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have.
It's like you were right there with us. Still remember my first drink at the after party back then, too. Man, it was so good. You know how much of a sweet tooth I've got? But not even the bitterness of the alcohol could keep me from cracking a smile.
I should have known. You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager. So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May. That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume.
Hello, welcome.
You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand. So, how right am I?
You sure you're not psychic? It's like you're in my head.
Well, I know the average school year at Aramis, so I just put two and two together after seeing the way you talk to them. That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most. But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and have learned to say what's in my heart. I have everyone here to thank for that. But most of all, I have you to thank for that.
I thought divining my high school years was enough of a surprise, but you weren't done, huh? At this rate, you're gonna have everyone running around at your beck and call even more than Ren.
Oh, stop. I doubt that'll be the case, though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me.
Oh my gosh. What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
So you got to talk to him a bit on the phone after what happened in Erasion, but that's it? Yes, though I'm used to that by now. Seems like this year's Revolution Festival is going to be a big one too, what with the memorial service and more besides. It's no wonder he doesn't have much time to dedicate to me right now. But he did say that we could get together after the ceremony is over, thankfully. Really? I guess that's better than nothing, and at least you can still see him. That is true. Compared to Elaine, I'm very fortunate. I can't even imagine what she must be going through. She's amazing to have been able to do what she did, to make what must have been an excruciating decision, even if it was the right one. I don't think there are many people who could have followed through on that, bracer or otherwise. I hate that the hard times clearly aren't over for her. But if you could just be there for her, I think she would like that very much. I don't mean to put that responsibility squarely on your shoulders, of course. Mr. Kincaid and the guild should be there for her too, but still. I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to give her the cold shoulder or anything. It won't make up for what I did 7 years ago, but I'd like to think I can be there for her in some ways others can't. Sounds like she won't be back here for a while, though. She's got a ton left to do in Erasion. What's that look for? Not proactive enough, you think? Oh, don't mind me. I'm sure just knowing what you want to comfort her would mean a lot in itself. Really. Oh, okay. Yeesh. Can't always please a teenager once they get to that age, I guess. Still. What is it? Why are you laughing? You lovebirds want to get a room? I didn't know you were all here. Is it already time to leave then? You might want to get your eyes checked if you thought you were seeing hard eyes. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear anything special, Zeros? Not you too, Katra. We were just making small talk, honest. I feel a little better now, to be honest. Our futures may still be uncertain, but for now we can continue to take each day as it comes. That we can. And sorry, I should have said what I did. I shouldn't have said what I did earlier. Van. Our boss is such a little troublemaker. Don't sweat it. They say not being able to read the room comes with old age. You know, one day you're gonna realize I'm still in my prime. It's always the same with you two. Forget it. Let's just see what's on the docket for today. The Revolution Festival is 3 days out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the aftermath of Almada's destruction led to problems too. It's only 10:30 and there's a lot for us, so I think we can cover all the districts in this part of town by today, right? Right. Let's get to work. Alright, we can select 2 additional guys. Let's go with Burgard and Judith. Ooh. That's new.
On my way.
Wait. Ah, shit. That's not gonna be what I... Oh, it is. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can explore it. We've never been here before.
This year's almost over already.
Goodness.
No outsiders allowed, huh? Guess that makes sense.
Not like there'd be much to see. It's a day off, so there are hardly any students around.
Not this way.
Thank you.
Oh, another kitty. Aw, doggy.
Almost festival time.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. Looking to buy something?
All right.
See you again.
Oh, that's Agnes's dorm.
Okay. Wow, this cathedral isn't as big as the one in Aracion, but it's still pretty massive. The interior is also quite beautiful, and it's such a soothing place to be in.
Looks like they're busy getting ready for the memorial service.
That shouldn't mean we cannot take a look around.
Now let us all pray together.
Interesting. All right, I need to go to the restroom. We're gonna do an ad break. We'll be back in a minute. Sorry, 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Oh, shit. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Welcome back to stream. All right, let's continue. Wait, what? No, it's not. Shit. What the hell? Oh, no, that's a mistake. Well, fuck. Alright, let's let the ad finish. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Jesus Christ. No! Oh man! Those are some perfectly good gummy worms. I think they're fine though.
Well...
I'm so unbelievably sorry. Oh my god. Well, at least we won't have another ad break for 2 hours, but holy shit, I'm so sorry. Looks like something bad's gonna happen to Edith. I guess we'll see what that is. Alright, well, I think we've talked to everybody in the Alber district. Yep. Alright, let's leave. Or not. I guess we didn't talk to this guy. Alright, now we can leave.
What are we waiting for?
Rainfall, thank you for walking into my life.
Right.
I see.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you.
This feels great.
Alright then.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you at...
This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Hey, hey!
How about some popcorn, huh? Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit? Thank you for your visit today.
That's awesome!
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a
What the hell is Midnight Memories? Wait, maybe I know what Midnight Memories is. Yeah, I've seen Midnight Memories. It's that horror movie.
Hello.
Well,
Alright, well, we haven't seen Rainfall.
Thank you for your visit today.
It's gonna be awkward.
You want to break it off? Just like that?
Oh, come on. It was just a bit of a fling, right? Just two lonely people trying to feel less lonely for a while. I'm studying abroad and you're moving back to your main office. It's like Adios herself planned for us to separate.
Fine, I get it. Guess this is it then. You better make those dreams of yours come true.
Of course I will. Who do you think you're talking to,
Yeah, I know. Well, take care, Mia.
You take care too, Will. Thanks for a wonderful time. Why'd it have to rain? Damn it, Will. Couldn't you tell these were tears?
Oh. There's a certain sweetness to Mia's lighthearted disposition that I really enjoyed. And the way she went from looking strong to those tears rolling down her face as it was raining. It was really... Can you not critique the movie like you're some film reviewer when I'm right here? You're making me feel self-conscious. Guess I appreciate you noticing, though. I did put a lot of effort into putting John just the right expression for that scene. There's a certain pain and suffering Mia feels in that scene that she can't let on to Will at that moment. I wanted that to really sting for people in the audience who can't do anything but watch that sadness unfold. Ah, I can see that now that you mention it. Just goes to show how talented you clearly are as an actress if you're able to pull off something that complicated. That's really high praise coming from a movie buff as big as you. Thanks, fan. That means a lot. It's a bittersweet moment to end a relationship in order to pursue one's dreams. I found this is the kind of movie that stays with you even as the credits roll. I doubt I would have seen this alone, but I still have found it to be an engrossing watch, all things considered. Awesome. Glad to hear you enjoyed it, Master. You know, now that you mention it, I don't think you've ever mentioned anything about your love life to me. What gives? I suppose it's because it isn't the kind of subject worth bringing up during a student's lessons. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to share a story or two about my younger years if we ever get the chance. One of these days. Well, that was nice.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Thank you.
How about some nice cold? Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Well, I heard.
Did you know?
Please step on up. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Ugh.
Your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit Wolves Requiem.
Well,
All right. Now we leave.
Go, go, go!
We got a lot of people to talk to over here. I'm out of gummy worms now. Sad. I hadn't gummy worms in so long. Now I'm all out of them. Oh.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Ask me anything. Really? Come again.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you... I hope to see you again.
Hey,
alrighty.
appreciate you always.
Ah, I feel better already.
This might be a little too toasty.
That really hit the spot.
You look nice and refreshed.
Hey,
Oh!
More candy again? Stay out of trouble now.
Aww. Well, that was cute.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us. Kids are always so full of energy.
They're negotiating. I bet they're negotiating over turf.
Looking is always free, you know.
Come back for more.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I guess it's time for us to do our side quest now.
Right.
goodness. Sure.
Let's get this party started.
Oh my goodness.
Can we talk? Let me ask you something.
Huh.
On my way.
Okay, well, let's go investigate the bookstore now.
See.
Can we talk?
Alright, off to the Auber district then.
Taking off now.
This year's almost over.
Can we talk?
Already.
Taking off now.
Well, that was nasty. I guess it's time to go to the Black Light District.
Then let's head over.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Damn. Guess it's time for family counseling.
That's a wrap.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Well, I guess we did something good there. Hopefully it goes somewhere. Don't have high hopes.
What are we
but,
waiting
you know,
for?
Hopefully.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out.
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
I've got some fine wares for sale. Ha! Best come again. Ha! Best come again soon.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your... Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Ooh. Damn, we're out of money. Damn, we're out of money again. Alright, cool. At least everyone's got shoes.
Let's talk if you've got a minute. Don't take too long to decide. Come back soon.
Oh god, it's that guy.
Alrighty.
Screw that guy.
Hey, mister.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Strange posse you're running with.
Well, they're all specially made. Always be careful when and how much you use.
Huh? Everyone's scared shitless here. What's going on? Look over there. They have all fainted. What the? What could have happened? Oh, I think I might know. Got a hunch these fools tried barking up the wrong tree. And they paid the price. Hard. Oh, shit. That would explain it. Well, I'd say they had it coming then. Damn. That's a group of people. Then, my friend, how wonderful to see you. And the rest of you as well. Good to see you, Your Highness. You sure roughed these poor bastards up good, huh? Oh, I had no hand in this. None whatsoever. You see, they attempted to make moves on these ladies here, and they just wouldn't take no for an answer. They got physical and, well... These women, they're truly a force to be reckoned with. Even yours truly quivers before them. Hey, don't you think that's a little mean, Prince? I was simply performing my duties. Nothing more and nothing less. Okay, but that doesn't explain why you all were hanging out. You guys make for one weird posse however you slice it. A mutual acquaintance of ours was kind enough to put me in touch with His Highness, so I came down here to meet with him. But then, as fate would have it, she happened to run into us here as well. I'm on a break for once after wrapping up a job. I came into town to unwind until the festival and take in some of the local sights. Anyway, I wandered down here looking for a little excitement, I guess you could say. And I got everything I bargained for and more. This is too good to be just some kind of coincidence. Destiny must have brought us together. What do you think? What do you say, Yeen, Miss Bodyguard? Want to go around? I think I'm good, thank... Well, that sounds like a delightful proposal. Don't worry about me, Najee. I encourage, nay, implore you to take her up on it. Things you say sometimes, Your Highness. I suppose I should just be grateful you're not thinking to throw down with her yourself. Oh, didn't mean to leave you all out, Van. You guys are more than welcome to. Yeah, no, we have this thing called work. Strange, I know. Damned if I'm getting caught in the crossfire between those two. That ain't the kind of threesome I'm into. Aw, you're no fun. Oh well, there's always next time. Just don't burn the whole district down, alright?
For real?
Enough about me, though. You guys look like you've got your hands full with things as usual, which I totally get. Can't take it easy just yet, what with the festival just around the corner and the fallout from everything with you-know-who. But don't you guys get the feeling there has to be more going on? I don't know what, but it's like there's something else brewing in the air. Sure you're not just being paranoid? Keep talking like that and you're gonna jinx us, girl. Never a dull moment with you, is there, Van Arkwright? What is it people like to say about you? That you have a nose for things? It reminds me a lot of the unclouded eye. Oh, whatever comes our way, both within the festival and beyond, I'm gonna take it all in stride and have a blast doing it. She's so deeply unhinged.
Hey, gorgeous. Why don't you stop and chat? All my stuff is to die for. See you later, handsome.
I like it.
Wanna get a drink together?
Ooh, you look dangerous. I'd better see you again.
What'll it be? Come again.
Water. I need water. I told you to take it easy on the hard stuff while we're here. We're not on our home turf. You can't just expect them to make the stuff same here. Oh, hey. Didn't realize you two were in Edith. Looks like you're having a real fun time. Hey there, good to see you. We've been working like dogs on the broker stuff. Thought we could use a break, and now here we are, just having the time of our lives. So what dragged you two all the way down here? You on their tail, I take it? Yup, we're trying to figure out how the underworld's changing now that they're gone, and you can really only do that on the ground. It's pretty calm so far, surprisingly, more than I expected. Maybe it's because the CID was so on top of the stragglers. Probably. Now those smug pricks aren't running around and the underground's settling back down. Those drugs, though, those will be sticking around for a while. It was a lot tougher to get those off the streets. That does make sense. That's unfortunate. Actually, this chat just reminded me of something. I've heard whispers around some 2-bit gangster who's on the run from the feds after he did some work for those guys. Word is, he's camping out somewhere in the Tyrell district. I don't have anything else to go on, but I figured you might want to know. Tyrell district, huh? Oh, that's a good tip. Appreciate it. Well, have fun, you two. Just learn to stay on your feet, oh, Jack, alright?
Boss is gonna yell at you.
What we waiting for?
Revealed 2 events for this year's Revolution Festival. A memorial service and a showcase of next-generation military equipment. The announcement has made waves.
What'll it be?
Damn. That's a lot of money. Oh no.
Come again.
Goddess Arusha.
Hi guys, it's Sarah and Shahina. I see Sylphide's with you too. Acquaintances of yours? We met each other back in Tharbad. Nice to see you. It's been a while. What brings you guys here? We bumped into each other in town, so I'm showing him around now. We have a guest role in Director Gotti's new films. We were invited to come here. You'll be in Director Gotti's next film? Congratulations. Be careful with that perv. Don't let him goad you into doing some skeevy scene or event. Don't worry, Nina and I are keeping an eye on him to make sure he won't try anything funny. Thank you for doing that. Actually, we were on our way to your office to say hi, Van. You got ahead of us there. If you have the time, feel free to stop by for a visit anytime. I'm usually free during the day. We'll be staying until the Revolution Festival, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to visit. We'll get out our reserve of special snacks for you. You mean my reserve? The one I saved for myself? Oh, you were saving those? Whoops, I ate all of them already. Son of a...
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Yummy!
Well, if it isn't Van. What are you in the mood for? Hmm? Come back and play.
Interesting.
What are we waiting for?
No rest for the weary.
Now, what's it say?
Oh shit. Damn. Van. That reporter friend of yours used to work at Meld, right? The biggest gossip rag in Calvert. I didn't know you were tight with the editor-in-chief. I'm not. Dingo's mentioned it before, but we've never met the guy. Supposed to be a bit of a headache to deal with, so I've tried to keep it that way too. But it looks like my luck just ran out. I really think we should meet him. I wonder if he's already there already. It's not that long a walk from here to the Orbital Cafe. We should go and visit him when we get a chance then. Okay. That's kind of interesting.
No rest for the weary.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe what happened.
I don't know.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building.
I'm proud of all my
We invite
wares.
everyone to come and see
It's
for
been a
yourself.
pleasure.
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I take pride in all my merch. You better take good care of it.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Welcome. Thank you for
Our stores
coming.
have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
We await your next
We
visit.
hope you enjoy shopping with us.
One girl's courage will change history. Gloria, dawn of the revolution.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Ooh. Oh, look who it is. I haven't seen you all since you were in Tharbad. We weren't expecting to run into you here either, Director. I see Judith is with you too. Things just kind of worked out like that. How come you're with Lieutenant Kayla? Government asked yours truly to help with the ceremony's production. Makes sense. You did a good job with the film festival planning, catastrophes notwithstanding. Don't act like you didn't help at all there. I could do without a do-over from the last festival. Please don't jinx it. I wouldn't worry so much. You're more than aware of the fact that we finally rid of A. The odds of anything major happening are low at best. It's not improbable that there aren't still remnants out there, so security is just as tight, as a precaution. You here to discuss unit placement then? That's right. The meeting's with us more than anything. We met you guys at Basel. It's good to see you again, too. We're helping to set up all the equipment for the ceremony. Oh yeah, you are showing off some new stuff, right? Must be pretty busy then. Drowning in work, more like. This isn't even my specialty, but here I am slaving away. Though your sympathy does soothe the pain, Van. You don't mind if I call you Van, right? Of course not. Good. You can call me Essie, just like Katra does if you want. That I'm gonna pass on. She gets real casual real quick. Is that smart-ass professor gonna be at the unveiling? He'll be at the ceremony, but not much else. He's got his hands more than full with another project right now. Professor Hamilton will be here too. Esmeralda, Kelia, am I hearing me out here? Oh? What about? You two are bursting at the seams with sex appeal. There's this pizzazz to you. It's everything I could have hoped for and more. What do you say we chase new heights of... Oh my god. I am far too busy to even consider the proposition. That's not a field I have much interest in, I'm afraid. What? Is Judith all I have left? Hey, I don't remember agreeing to your nonsense. Same as always.
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit, Wolf's Requiem.
Wonder which Spring Bracer they're talking about.
One girl's courage will change history. Gloria, dawn of the revolution.
What to do?
Come on, I'm begging you.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Well,
I think we're going to go ahead and end here because it seems like there's going to be quite a cutscene coming up, and I don't really want to take that when we're already like 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream. So we will continue this next time, finish up our 4 SPGs and get back to the story. The next time we are streaming this is going to be on... Oh. Saturday. The next time we stream this is going to be on Saturday, which means we'll do a much longer stream then. So I hope you'll come back and watch at that time. Until then, thank you all so much for joining me. I feel like streaming at this time actually went a lot better. I do feel tired, but like in a different way, because I feel it at the end of my stream rather than at the start of it, as I have in the past. And it's not like ass late, so that's good too. So I do still have some time to like do some of the things that I wanted to do for the rest of the evening, like take a shower and relax and all that good stuff, which I guess is the point of doing this, so it means it's working out. We will be back tomorrow to continue Mika and the Witch's Mountain. We'll probably put an end to that tomorrow at okay, so I edited all of those times and I guess it just didn't save. All right, whatever. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern to put the finishing touches on Mika and the Witch's Mountain. If you haven't watched me play that, we started it last week. It was a very cute game. We had a lot of fun. Was it last week? It might have been the week before last. I think it was a really cute game. We had a lot of fun. And it's also a short game, so we should be able to put an end to it pretty easily. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Sabbies.